Hi and welcome back to another video. This part of the video was recorded on April 23rd, so it's a little more than a month ago. And today we are moving the chickens from the garden and onto a field where all of our other chickens and ducks and geese are. And we find that it's the easiest way to move them in this bike trailer. That way we don't have to carry them because they are really heavy now, and they are also really calm because it's dark under the tarp there. We have built these runs for the chickens, and the first week we will put all of them in this one because they're not so big yet. In this bike trailer we have about 35, and we still have 35 more in the garden. So for the first week it's okay for them to be in this one, and we gave them their feed and their water, and they have a lot of grass that they can eat, and they really enjoy being out here. So this is how it looks when all 70 chicks are in there, and the geese are still walking around this coop, so they can also protect them a little. And now this is a few weeks later, so you can see that the chickens are a lot bigger now, so we don't have a problem with letting them out in free range. Before, when they were smaller, it was too dangerous because of cats and other birds that could kill them. But now they're so big that it's not a problem. And they like to eat all of the greens. And the ducks in the other pen are really curious to look at them. And now we are feeding them. This is chicken feed with some wheat and water. So it makes like an oatmeal. And they really enjoy this. And it does that it ferments a little because of the water, so they will grow a little faster with less amounts of food because it's already a little digested. And this is some days later, where we will show you how we are moving these movable coops. So this one is a little heavier than the other one. So we have a trolley on the back end where I am pulling it, and Preben is carrying it on the lighter end. And then we'll just move it so there's fresh grass underneath. And the other one is a bit easier to move because it's not that heavy. And this other model we can just move by carrying it on one in each end of it, and then just carrying it onto the sides, so we only have to move it about 2 meters instead of 3 or 4 meters that we are moving the other one. And they are really easy to build, and they're not that expensive. And both the geese and the ducks are having those similar coops as the chickens, so we're also going to move them today. And I have a Muscovy dog inside there that is broody, so I'm just carrying her out gently so she won't go off of her nest. But she's really nice and calm, so it's not a problem. The Cayuga dogs are not as calm as her, so if one of those are broody, you cannot go near them because then they will just run off the nest, but eventually they will come back. But it's a much easier job to do when you have a calm dog. And for the nesting box, we're just using these big black tubs that we cut a hole in so they can walk inside, and then we have some hay in there. And this one is empty, that's for the Cayuga dogs to lay their eggs in, and then I'm just moving the broody dog inside again. And as you can see, she barely moved any when I took her out, even though her two girlfriends were coming to say hi to her. And I'm just going to show you how she looks in there. Now she's trying to get the eggs underneath her again. And we also gave the chickens a bit more space so they can eat all of these greens that the geese won't eat. And this is the video for this time, so I hope you enjoyed it, and you can always go and follow us on Instagram at Vestas Farm Life. Bye bye.